There we go. Welcome YouTube. Hopefully we're live on YouTube. Let's see. Nope. Good start, Leon. Nope, still not live. Slowly kicking in. Okay, give it a second and then we'll get started. But welcome Kobe to Fanatic. Jesus. Lucas. Kai. Hello Kai. There we go. We got one usual. Yeah, Arikotsu, you hopped in a few to be fair, so I'll class you as the usual now. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm normal.
Yeah, you're normal, yeah. Okay, right, let me just grab this YouTube link and post it to a bunch of other Discords to farm some views. Because that's what I rely on nowadays. Leon's bot. There we go. 2 secs, guys. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm just about to start posting content again on my Instagram and TikTok, but I am posting like every single day on the MCR trading Instagram and TikTok. Let me just make sure nothing weird comes up here. Oh god, no, we're good. So if you guys are interested, I am posting quite a bit on here now, and I am posting a shit ton of reels. They don't perform that well on Instagram compared to TikTok, but to be fair, I haven't posted content in years, so we've only just come back. What annoys me is everyone says these followers are fake, but I was posting stuff on that MCR trading Instagram before you guys even knew what trading was. Literally 5 years ago, no, 4.5 years ago, I was posting shitty analysis. And just for some proof, some of you guys may have already seen this, but here's some proof. For example, if we go to analysis, watch this. I was doing this shit every day. 2020, that was almost 5 years ago. I was posting analysis. I had this Discord posting analysis, and all this was going on Instagram as well. Look, I even had the, watch this. Wait until we got the shitty design right. Please don't laugh at this at all, but wait, where is it? No, oh god, I was posting for a while. Oh, look at the old MCR trading logo. But I've been posting for a long time. And some of those, I don't know how, some of these posts, I swear to God, got 3, 4, 5, 6,000 likes, and I think I got 4,000 followers from one of these single posts. Don't know how. Do not know how. I mean, if any of you guys are interested, I'll show you at the end of the stream, because I'm not gonna talk about that rubbish now. But anyway, I just went off course there. Shit, I always go off course. I need to leave the server after seeing that. Wait, seeing what? What do you mean? Also, I don't know how many of you guys actually follow what I do, but if any of you are into social media, marketing, ads, funnels, content creation, storytelling, anything to do with marketing, I do have my own marketing company. This bad boy, Strategies. As you can see, I've worked with a few people. And right now I'm setting up a little something. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Great. Wait, you guys can't see my entire screen? Huh? Oh shit, it's like zoomed in. One sec. Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. Sorry guys, one sec. Oh, what? We're getting absolutely fumbled here. There we go. Okay, right now you can see the entire screen. And within a few days I'll be launching that, and it's going to be it's a very cool concept. Anyway, I'll talk about that another time. Let's just get into the analysis. Let's go. I've been trading for about 5 years. 2019. No, 4 years. 5 years. I don't know. I'm fucking 23. I started when I was 18. Yeah, okay, yeah, 5 and a bit years. 5 years and 7 months. Holy shit. Okay, let's get into it. Last week, did anyone take any trades? How did everyone go? How long before you started seeing some profitability? 3 years. 3 years. Yeah, only Forex. Forex and gold. pretty much. Yeah, about 3 years. But I mean, when I started, there was like barely any like influencers and shit like that. There was nowhere near as much content. Not many people were talking about trading. It wasn't like the big get online get rich quick scheme. So it was very limited. Prop firms weren't even a thing. I think FTMO and EA and also my Forex funds, they were around like a year or two after I started. But I was just strategy hopping. There was no like decent mentors, or at least I didn't find any, at least. And I was just going strategy to strategy to strategy, like basic strategies like RSI, when RSI is overbought, or stochastic oscillator, or Ichimoku, or support and resistance. Even ICT wasn't really like mainstream at all. So for the first 2 years or a year and a half at least was just pissing about with very stupid strategies. And I didn't have a trading plan. Didn't even know what a trading plan was, to be honest. Didn't back test, didn't forward test, nothing. So I reckon if I started again, I'd obviously, it wouldn't take nowhere near as long, but yeah. Everyone's got a lot easier now. I know there's technically too much noise now, which is obviously a bad thing. We just turn up this light. Like right now, there is hundreds of people making content about trading. So if anything, I don't know if it's harder or I don't know. But there's definitely a lot of noise, and you got to be very careful to not get stuck up in that noise. Otherwise, you'll just start comparing yourself. You'll get FOMO. You'll switch strategies. You know, I'm talking about. There's no point going over all that. GN took long, but ended up break even. Let me see if I can guess. Okay. Was it the break retest or was it the 61? I think this was the only valid trade. I think had alignment with EN. What was that? Tuesday-ish. Tuesday, yeah, I think that was the only decent trade, but didn't it tap early? Yeah, okay, 5 a.m. God, my memory's good this week. It's normally terrible. We'll go over that when we get to it. So, yeah, let's just quickly go over some things. So, EA, anyone got any updated analysis? By the way, when I'm on these pairs, like, I mean, if I just move my... Oh, shit, no, wrong one. Move this. When I'm on like each pair, when I get to EA, feel free to send in like your Euro analysis or your Aussie dollar analysis or your EA analysis. And when I go to EN, send in that analysis. And once I've done my analysis, I'll then compare it to obviously your guys's. So like this isn't just me going over my analysis type thing. This is more like a weekly call where we just chat about the charts, chat shit, and see what we can see together. It's not directly like a lesson type thing. So if any of you guys do want to speak or whatever, then you are more than welcome. That is completely fine. Right, we got a few little things here, shitty levels, but I mean that's nice. So I mean these aren't the nicest because we technically didn't break this low, but it has done a shit ton of pips and it's been a while. So 700 pips, I can't ignore it. Oh god, that's GN. Okay, I'll go over that in a sec. So EA, I have absolutely nothing. The break retest is that I play for this week. Let's see. The 50, I mean, oh shit, this is the awkward one, isn't it? Because this next level is how many pips away? 50. Okay, so I'd only go for this top one if we had like good market conditions and solid alignment. If not, I'll just go for a breach of this, tap into this. We could have the more aggressive fib, which I highly doubt is going to line up. Yeah, hell no. Okay, so that's it really. This one with a breach of the top one, so I'll actually mark it out. Need good market conditions. Don't know if I spelled that right. A strong alignment. That's for that one. And then for the bottom one, we need breach. That is literally it. That is the two trades. You're into D. So did any of these provide a pullback? That first one you can maybe class as a miss. No, fucking hell, 60. Meh, don't know. The first one did 70, that worked. The second one breached. So, I mean, I personally wouldn't have went for the second one if the first one worked. Definitely not. Sorry, fucking hell. I can't remember what we saw on that first one. There's no fib unless we go big. Still, there's no fib. So, I mean, you would have had to go pure alignment, which I don't know if we saw alignment with the top one. GN did tap this break retest. Tuesday 4 a.m. was this the same one? Okay, so it was. This top EN was the same as that GN 61. So technically that was a valid trade. I would have went for that. With alignment, I'm not really bothered about covering the next zone because personally, when we do have alignment or timing, at least from what I've seen from forward testing, back testing, all that shit, is the drawdown is very limited. And I'm not really bothered about covering the next level if we have strong alignment. Of course, it needs to be good market conditions as well. If we've seen some weird movements, weird flows or whatever, then I'll probably avoid it. So that's my general rule when we have two levels pretty close to each other. Same with this. I'd only go for this one again if we had alignment timing. If not, I'll wait for a breach of this and a tap into this one. That is my general rule, and it's worked fairly nice. So what do we have with EN now? If we get rid of these, we have obviously all these buys. We have that break retest ended up working, very aggressive retest, but it works nice. That would have been a lot nicer if we gave it a bit more time or closed. If we closed here rather than closing, you know, it pushed below and then closed like halfway almost. Not really. If it would have closed down here, I would have went for that. Even though it's literally the next day retest, which is still pretty aggressive, I would have went for that because that looks very, very clean, especially the break. Is it a clean break? Pretty clean break. We had a very short-term retest, 80 pip, and then a retest, but that's fine. We usually do get, I don't know if you guys have looked much into break retest, but very often I'll see on a lower time frame, you'll get like the immediate retest. So you even had one here, look, it broke. If we go, there's level, let's just mark that out real quick. You can see instantly we broke, retested, and then saw a deeper retest, then saw the even deeper retest. If I go to the lower time frame, you'll see that 15-minute, there you go. Break, retest, deeper retracement, and then we saw the one last leg, which was on the daily time frame. So you often see that, and that like gives me a little bit of confirmation that this is actually an okay retest. So it is actually a bit of a nice one to look for. Yo, Owen, welcome. Hope you're good. So for your into D, I mean, I'm looking at that. Technically, it's a level. This looks horrible, absolutely horrible. Let's draw some fibs. I always forget the big fib, so great. We'll start off with the massive fib. That's fine. Yeah, of course. Okay, so we have the 50. Is that a valid fib? Yeah, I think so. It'll do. So we have the 50, which this zone is 40 wide. That's fine. I probably wouldn't enter at the fib because obviously then if you went for 50, you're giving this no room at all. So you can either just go for a bigger stop loss. This is entirely up to you how you guys play the game. Go for like, let's say 65, but then you've got the problem of your take profit being past this first level, which obviously what you could potentially see is a break of this, tap into this, retest this, and then fucks you off at break even or maybe even stop loss. So when we do have levels very close to each other, I would much rather have my take profit below this if I can. Obviously, if I can't, then it is what it is. I might put stop loss to break even after we tap this level. But if I can get a lower entry, let's say here, and go 50, and my take profit is below this, fucking happy days. I'd much rather do that. So realistic entries for this, if I want 50-50, that gives it 16. What's that? 3-8. Something like that. Because then you got the first one. I know you're entering pretty low. There's a high chance you're going to miss. But if I do get tagged, it's a pretty nice tag. I'm only entering 10 pips below the fib, so it's not that bad. And I'm still giving it 20 slippage. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. So that is what I'd be looking for. So I'll just quickly draw this as a area of interest because that is a completely valid trade. Yeah, that is what I'd look for. However, we are on a daily, so we might get that this week. Maybe, maybe not. I will now delete that fib because it is messy as hell. So that is, I'll write that down actually. 50. Am I going crazy? No, 50 fib. Sorry if that is really small for you guys, but next one for these highs, that basic with alignment, pretty much any level with alignment I'll take. So that with alignment, yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. If we don't see alignment or anything and we see a clean break, I'll just go for that happily. That's a big round number as well, the 2. First time we tapped it in since 2020, and it had a beautiful reaction, so I'll happily go with that again because that has done, I'm guessing, a few hundred pips, 1,000 pips. Fair play. So I'll set an alert for this as well, an alert for that one, and an alert for this one. There you go. Let me make sure I've got my alerts on this one as well. Alert there. Okay, GA. To be fair, this week isn't too bad. This is shit. I hate this price action. This is where it just, yeah, when you have 2 levels, it's not too bad. But when you got 1, 2, 3, 4, the only ones I'd go for are this and this. These 2 are instant no-go. Again, like I said, this one with alignment, this one with breach of all of them. What are your guys' rules? I'm fucking English. What am I saying, man? Your guys' rule. That does not sound right. What are your rules anyway? For when you have like, yeah, it does sound weird. What would you say? Is there a plural of guys? Your guys? What's your guys' rules? Your guys' rules. Anyway, but anyway, what are your rules when we have like multiple? Just what are your rules? Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Thanks. Yeah, what are your rules when we have multiple levels? This is for everyone, by the way, if you guys want to answer, if you want to get involved. But let's say we have all 4 levels. How would you guys manage that? Would you go for the first one if it had it? Have it? Fuck me, Leon. See, the one bad thing is a Sunday evening isn't the best time for me to do a live stream. End of the week. Anyway, I would take them all. Take TP between zones, slip the risk. So, by TP between zones, do you mean like you'll take profit not past the next level? Is that what you mean? Like how we were discussing? Exactly. Okay. Interesting. Anyone else want to volunteer as tribute, or is Rikotsu just going to be on the cross? Personally, I'd go this one and this one. I wouldn't go for all of them. I wouldn't split the risk either. I'd take these as 2 completely different trades. So I'd go 1%, 1%. That's how I do it. Obviously, everyone has different ways. If you want, I think Rikotsu's way is, I mean, if you're splitting the risk, that's fair. But if you're keeping the same 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, you're a degen. But if it works for you, it works for you. Okay, Rikotsu, you win. No one else is talking. They're all asleep. They're all scared to answer. You can have the server if you want, Rikotsu. You can have it. You can just, I'll just make you own it. It's all right. No one else wants to get involved. So GA. This top one, again, alignment. Let's quickly draw some fibs. Is this a valid fib? Yes, it is. And does that 61. That's nice, but again, I would not go for that personally. That's a no from me. There's no other fibs for me there, so we're literally just relying on pure levels. That's it. So alignment with this one, and the last one is breach of all. That's it. Nothing else for me there. I don't know what these zones are. I'm guessing I was drawing some I'm guessing they're from a while back because surely they're not fibs. So that is it for GA on me. Bump. We do have that one actually. That hasn't broke the low, so personally I won't be looking at that yet. If we break this low here, then I will be... Fuck, that's 800 pips though. GA did 800 pips in a day. Hello, Lytix. Half an hour late, man. Not happy with that. Yeah, we need to break a tiny bit lower before we go for that. But that is nice. That will be nice. Easter. Paying Easter eggs. Does anyone actually celebrate Easter? Does anyone do like the... I don't know what you even do on Easter. Guessing go to church and paint shit. I don't know what else people do. Yeah, but I mean like religiously. Does anyone actually do anything? What do you do if you're like religious on Easter? I think you just go to church or something, don't you? I know people have like lamb or something. That's another one. Right, okay, so GN. Does anyone like that break retest? We've technically already had it. But I am happy to go with that again. We broke the low. I will probably give that another go. But we've got this entire zone here, which is a bit shit. So, I mean, if you look at this on a lower time frame, it doesn't look nice at all. So I will want a clean move straight into this retest because we have this. If we do a reaction from around this zone, that's a no-go for me. I will wait for a clean push into this one. And obviously, market open, if we just decide to push there straight away, then obviously I can't go for that. So I need to wait until Monday morning type thing. Hello, Norman. Hello. Do we have a fib? Shit, we do not have a fib. That's sad. Do we have alignment? EN already... GN, okay, we're gonna have to bust out the big boys. GN, let's have a look at GU. Nothing on GU. Let's look at NU. Leon, work out your alignments. We need N's of D strength. I highly doubt that's gonna line up. I mean, it's only 70 pips away. 70 pips is fucking hell. NU moves slow, doesn't it? That entire move is only 400 pips. That's crazy. I guess we could maybe see that, but I highly doubt it. But if we do see that break retest, I'll 100% go for it. I'll mark that out. If we do see that retest, 100% that GM play is beautiful. But I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a bit too close to market open. But we'll see. If price does fuck all at market open and we don't see this until Monday morning, I'll give it a go. As long as we don't see any Monday morning weird shit. Sometimes we do. It's like 50-50. So that's nice. Apart from that, you have these big ass wicks. I'm not really interested in them. Maybe some of you guys are. Apart from that, you have the buys. Now we're going to have to draw... Holy shit. We're going to have to draw a few fibs here. Now, excuse this fib. This is a bit stupid. Yep, thought so. Next fib I'd see is probably that one. Nope. 50 reacted nice. 61. Is that a valid fib? Or am I tripping? Let's just quickly draw another one. Yeah, I think that's okay. Why does that have to be so fucking awkward? Yeah, that's about it really, isn't it? That's the fib. Unless you want to draw this one, which I don't think is... Yep, nope, that's the only fib. Great. Well, that's shit. We have this zone, which is a bit awkward because the fib is wide as hell. But if we do see a pretty big push past this fib into this level, then yeah, 100%. Give it a go. So that's not the nicest. This one... This is when it gets tough. I know I said like with levels and alignment type shit, that this, but when they're that close, 30 pips away, I guess that's pretty much one level then, isn't it? Because obviously I'd go for this with alignment, but with that one just there, it's a bit shit. But I mean, If we had strong alignment and good market conditions, I guess I'd give it a go. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? And this one is 61 fib. Let's just get rid of that now. Done. And that's about it, really. There's nothing else on GN. Pretty boring. GJ. Let me mark that out. Yeah. GJ. Fucking hell. Oh, you got EJ. We'll have a quick look at EJ. Why not? Oh, you will look at some small setups as well, don't you, Rikotsu? You had that last week, didn't you? I remember that one. Did you go for that 50? I'm pretty sure you had that last week. That 50, right?
You know, that 50
Oh,
reacted
that's
100, 10 pips away from my entry. And then it went again in my entry.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you sending that one last week. Okay, fair. And okay, yep.
The 61 looks good.
Yeah, you look at very small levels. Not my cup of tea, but I see the vision. I see the vision. Let's have a quick look. Oh, featured. Oh. Oh shit, are they paying for that? CMC Markets. Huh, interesting. Oh yeah, hell no. That ain't mine. Nah. Normal. Oh, he's not even here now. Never mind. Wow, fucking hell, I have fell off. There's only 4 people. 3 people. 4 people, including the lo-fi radio. We got a few in YouTube. That'll do. Yeah, no, that EJ setup isn't exactly my type of thing. GJ, nothing too interesting at all. We're just going to have to wait for a breach or alignment. This one, I don't know. I haven't really figured it out. When we're in a range like this and you have the next level, let's say, I don't know, this is a bit of a tough bottom range to really draw, but you got the top range here, which is obvious. When you see a breakout of a range, you normally see a shit ton of volume. Now, how often does it react to the very next level? Because when we see a shit ton of momentum from breaking out that range, obviously everyone's going to be on the buys as soon as you break out of this. Is it a smart play to go for the next level? I just thinking about, you know, basic probabilities and shit, I'd say no. I'd say wait to the next level. Because obviously we're going to have a shit ton of momentum when we break from this. We're most likely going to see a break of this one. Going for the next one is a smart play. That's what I'd see. That's what I'd expect at least. So, because we're so close, obviously if this was the next level, yeah, sure, go for it. But the fact that it's this close after the range, I think there's a high chance we breach this. And we see a tap into this one. But if this was the next level after this break, yeah, sure. Obviously, it's not going to breach by that much. And then breach. No, sorry, it's not going to push past this, push all the way up to this, and then breach that as well. But this one, potentially. Plus more volume after holidays. Yeah, we've got a holiday tomorrow. Oh my god, we got a holiday tomorrow. Is it a holiday for everyone? Yeah. Euro, GBP. I don't know about US. Maybe. Wednesday. Oh, it's PMI day. PMI. Unemployment, retail sales. Oh, it's not too bad to be fair. Canada is a holiday. Okay, so it probably is then. Okay, so tomorrow is also dead. So yeah, we're most likely going to see demonstration. Oh. No, don't like that. Yeah, we're most likely going to see a pretty decent push on Tuesday. So yeah, I won't go for that. I'll go for this one with a breach. I mean, we've got the EMAs anyway. EMAs, breach. So I'll go for this no matter what. But yeah, that's nice. For buys on GJ, I'm not even interested. I'm just not going to look at that for now. I'll have an alert for this level, and I'll also have an alert for the second level. UJ. So, I mean, what can I say really on UJ? This one, yes, I'll give that a go with alignment. Alignment / timing. Apart from that, I mean, this entire move down is a bit ugly, isn't it, to be honest? Is this the entire week? Oh, shit, it's not done anything. That retest, I don't think I'm going to go for that purely because of this shitty price action. Yeah, there's no point really analysing UJ. I doubt it's going to push 600 pips in a week. And if so, I'll just do some midweek analysis, to be honest. Fuck it, let's draw a fib. Yeah. Okay, 38 is clean. Next level is 40 above. Bastard. Oh, I remember this setup. Yeah, so that's an awkward one. If we have timing, I'll go for this one. If we don't, I'll go for this one. I mean, I won't go super high on this one. I'll probably go, if we don't have timing or anything, I'll go like this. Sorry, timing or alignment. If we don't have timing or alignment, I'll do this. If we do, I'll go like that. That's it. That is how I'll manage that. GU. Anyone have anything on GU? Because apart from the sell, anyone have any buys? Pretty much Lytix, Kaya, or Rokotsu. Any of you guys have buys on GU? Or you're not looking at anything here? Not on PC. Okay, fair. I just do GJ. Oh, yes. Okay. And then gold. Anyone take any gold trades last week? Or no? To be fair, on a 1 hour, there was a few. But I mean, from Tuesday. Oh no, shit, that's the week before. Oh no, there's still a few. But then there's not been that missed. And apart from that, I don't think there's been anything. So right now, what do I see? All-time highs is a little bit scary. I mean, this all-time high, Wednesday, is that a week apart? That is a week apart. That all-time high is completely different to going for this all-time high, I think at least. This is most likely will be a day apart. If you look on a daily time frame, it is not the same as going for it here, or going for it here, or here. I think it's completely different. I wouldn't really go for an all-time high on the 1 hour if it was like a few weeks apart type thing, because I wouldn't want to go with 40 stop loss. But here, I think it's completely acceptable. So if we do see a breach of this, I'll go for this 100%. I know it's going to be against probably all fundamentals, but I will give that a go. I'll go very safe. I might push it, to be honest. I might go like 50 stop, and I might just go for a big trade, just a 1 to 2. You're easy going to get 100 pips out of gold on all-time high. There is no chance we don't. After 40, I'll put stop loss to break even and call it safe. So I think I might do that, to be honest. If we go gold 50 and then set that to 10,000, I think I'll go for something like that and just see what happens. That's it. Stop loss to break even ASAP and just nice and safe. So I'll need a breach of previous, I guess. Just put that there. Taking any partials? No, I don't really take partials, to be honest. I've never really taken partials. I'll put stop loss to break even and that's it. That's the only like management I'll do. I've never taken partials. I used to, a long time ago, I used to do runners, but again, I don't know. Runners don't really, I don't know. Holding runners on every trade, I don't think is smart. I think you need to know like the fundamental bias, or at least long-term bias. Like holding sell runners, I think on gold would be pretty silly. I think all you need to do is literally go on a daily time frame, zoom out for the past 2 weeks. If it's bullish, then hold buy runners. If you're looking for a sell, there's no point holding runners. And yes, swap fees do stack fast. But I used to hold runners on every single trade, and like I think maybe 1 or 2 out of 20, I would make a extra little here and there, but it wasn't even worth it, to be honest. Yeah, I think you just need to follow the trend. If it's in the direction of the trend, then yeah, sure, give it a go. But If it's not, then I don't think it's feasible. So yeah, that's it really. 1 hour. Apart from that, we got way down here, which obviously on the 1 hour time frame, I can wake up in the morning and there's a brand new setup. So that's the one good thing about the 1 hour is literally you'll analyze it now. There'll be nothing. It'll be like, all right, it's shit. By the end of tomorrow, market close, there'll be 3 new setups. It would have created a new high, new low, new fib, everything. So that's one good thing I love about the 1 hour time frame. It's pretty fun. So yeah, let's I mean, I'll quickly see if does silver have see one thing as well with silver and gold, usually on a daily time frame they do align quite often, but on the 1 hour time frame it's very, very hit and miss. I found sometimes they align, sometimes they don't care, which is actually really interesting. I don't know why that is, but on a daily obviously they do align quite a bit. Maybe not at the minute, but they do. But on a 1 hour, yeah, it's not really. Well, that's about it. 40 minutes, I'll take that. That wasn't too long. And to be fair, this week doesn't look too bad. Even news-wise, little plug. News isn't too bad. Monday, Tuesday is okay. Wednesday is just a bunch of PMI in the morning. Then we have retail sales on Friday, and Thursday I forgot. So, yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm guessing you have. For the ones who are in the Forex section, which I'm guessing is majority of you. Shit. We have this thing, which is, it basically alerts you when there's news. So all you do is go to the pinned message and you can select high impact, medium impact, low impact, daily forecast. And then basically it alerts you an hour before news and 5 minutes before. So if you put it on high impact, as you can see, you get alerted an hour before and then 5 minutes before. It's pretty cool. So rather than having to go on Forex Factory or whatever, well, you can obviously go on Forex Factory, but so you don't forget about news, you can get pinged, which is pretty cool. And then there's the daily forecast, which for some reason is broken right now. I've messaged the guy, it should be fixed, but every day at 8 AM UK time, it posts what is releasing for the day, so you can also get tagged, so it can quickly go over, and it'll tell you like the exact time based on obviously your wherever you're from type thing. And then we have financial juice as well, so we're pretty fucking stacked with the news. And then also I have my fundamental channel, which I'm posting quite a few fundamental things. And then we also have Raheem, who hasn't posted in like a week, to be fair. But he posts in here and economics as well. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway. Right, I think that is about it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Rikatsu. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Right, that is it for today. Sorry, I didn't really post much last week. Last week was very slow. But I'll try and post like 1 or 2 video breakdowns this week as well. I'm still limited-ish on what I can post and what I can't post for reasons, but I'll try and post a bit more in the Discord at least. Maybe some more charts and some things and some polls and questions and little quizzes and shit. We'll also have another giveaway with a shitty prop firm, but it's free accounts, so no one can complain. I think they are like a brand new shit prop firm. I don't know if you'll even get paid out, but it's a free account, and if you win it, you can just completely degen it, max risk, see what happens. So yeah, that's cool. And I think that should be happening in the next few days. So I'm going to try and get like a giveaway a week if I can. So yeah. And obviously with the giveaways, like the more obviously you guys level up, so like you can see Rikotsu is level 5, Lytix is level 40, Norman's level 20. So obviously the more you type, you then level up type thing. Kai is level 10, level 30. And then based on what level you are, the higher the chance you have of winning the giveaway. So it goes like 0.5, 1x, 1.5x, 2x, 2.5x, 3x, 3.5x. So just a little. And if you want to boost the server, if you want to go here and server boost, it only costs $3.50. It gives you the max potential chance of winning. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, anyway. Right, I'll see you guys. Yeah, FTMO giveaways, hell no. They don't do giveaways to anyone. See you later, Litex. Have a good Easter Sunday. And don't die this week. Yeah, peace out. I'll speak to you guys later. See you, Kai, Kotsu, and Jungle. See ya. See ya.